Alright, welcome to the battle today. This is another version of Attack the Farmstead, but I've made some changes. So the Germans have a little more firepower in the form of a Panther 5 and crew. We no longer have our flame tank as headquarters needed it somewhere else, and that's been replaced with a Centurion. We'll see how that does. And the Luftwaffe has new orders on what targets to strike. So with a few changes, let's see how it unfolds in this situation. Let's kick it off. Get everything set up, start it up. Let it play out. I'll intervene where I need to intervene, keep the flow going. The Germans also have repositioned several of their soldiers. It looks like they are active. They know something is up. They have movement. We'll grab some of our dudes on our side.
Yes, sir.
Have them move up to the front. Take a look. They see things moving already. We'll give them an F5 move up there to say, to move up with their eyes open, put it that way. That's what F5 is good for. If you just give them a dumb move, like grab soldiers and move them somewhere, they literally move there and then they turn their AI brain on. If you give them an F5 move, they stop, look, and then they keep their brain on. As limited as it is, it's much more helpful. See, these guys, they stopped, engaged some snipers up in the buildings before they even went to where I told them to go. Even though some of them died, one died there, it would have been a lot worse if they all just dumbly moved there. They wouldn't have even engaged till they got there. So they're fighting their way there, but they do have snipers on their back, very bad. You can hear the snipers breaking their windows to get a shot on these guys. Thankfully, our mortar crew has opened up. I'm going to give them a direct control to indeed hit these houses with these snipers in it, which are messing us up. One of our tanks moving up, Crusader. We'll give our boys some support. We have a flame soldier moving up, and bazooka. The Germans, having snuck a 222 of its leg to the side there, trying to pick off our advance. This guy's not sure what to do. We're going to have to move up there for now. Okay, move forward. Get out. Give them new orders if they're not going to move their tank. Sometimes you have to have them get out, select them, and make sure they're on free move, and then have to get back in their tank. If you're ever wondering why your tank's on free move and it's not moving, it's because the soldiers inside the tank are still on hold move. So I just switched them over. Now this tank will be free move. This guy's moving forward. Our Centurion is moving up on the side, and it's looking like it's going to take a shot on that Panzer III, which has already been disabled. Centurion it's taking machine gun fire already from what looks to be a Panzer IV. Now this Centurion does have some armor to protect itself. It's going to take a look at the Panzer IV. See if the crew's trying to mess it up, and it's black Panzer. So it's in a bit of a problem there. We're going to have to move back, show its armor to the a better position, help it out a bit. That Panzer V is moving up. Did he score a double kill on that? Looks like he did. We have our Sherman moving up. Not really noticing the Panzer V, which is snuck behind this wall in a great position. And it looks like it's going to be able to take out these two tanks if we don't, if our side, if our officer doesn't give the information to these two tank crews via radio. If they don't get officer information, this Panzer V is going to wreck these two. Panzer V taking shots. Our mortar crew realizes where they are. Panzer V looking at the Cromwell. Panzer IV just took out the Centurion for a major loss. It's tracked, but it's still up with two crew inside, so it's not total. It's going to need support. Panzer IV is down. Is out. It's going for the Panzer V, I believe. But it is tracked. The Centurion is tracked in a very bad position right now. Our Sherman's going to give it some support. But it looks like a Jag Panzer IV tank destroyer moving up in the middle. Our Sherman undergoing some what looks to be mortar fire. Trying to hit the Panzer IV from the back, no doubt. He's coming for a rear shot. Tank crew's going for a rear shot on the Panzer IV tank destroyer. And it overextends itself. It's shot in the side, penetrated, but it's still up by a 222. The crew is probably either unconscious, and that's that. The Allies under heavy pressure now as the Luftwaffe moves in. New orders to strike. And miraculously, that Stuka did not dive bomb at this time, preferring to take a look. We did take out a half-track mortar, but we now have to deal with a Tiger coming in. That Tiger is already shooting to take out and finally destroy the... And since we can't move our armor to frontal position, it looks like the Allies are in a great deal of trouble right now. Can we get some crew out there to possibly... have to give us support. We need a satchel charge, we need flames, or we need a bazooka. Or even smoke, even to smoke it out at this point. Let's have the crew. Willie Pete, smoke mortar. Let's have them smoke out that Tiger. So we're having them reload a smoke shell. Direct control. Just to help our people out by smoking it. We'll try to AT it with an AT grenade, but even that's going to be very tricky at this point. Not sure if our mortar crew has switched back. Let's have to make sure they understand my commands. So much, so quickly. AT grenade. Not gonna work. He needs a satchel charge. He needs something more to have him hide around the end there. Do we have the smoke round? It's like we possibly have a smoke round now. That mortar crew. Smoke this. Hopefully we'll be able to have smoke coming now, but it may be too late. Couple rounds of smoke. Do we even have anything that can take out that Tiger? We do. We have a bazooka. We have a Piat. But it's going to have to be a gloriful shot. Now he can move up because of the smoke. He should be able to get into a position by this haystack with his Piat. We're going for the glory. We are going for the glory to hit it with the Piat from behind. Will the smoke last long enough? He's running. Glorious slow motion. Our mortar crew continuing to put the smoke where it's needed. Now normally this guy would have never made it in front of that without the smoke. Gonna get him all the way behind the Tiger. He's gonna take the shot. Piat's loaded. Now before that Tiger may see him as he comes through the smoke, but he's going to get the shot. Close range. One. Load up. Take another shot. Have him go over the fence. We're being mortared by our own people. Take the shot. Can't. Taking another shot. We got him. So he died a hero. Oh, he actually was only knocked out, which the game is so amazing. He was actually just knocked out for a second. Love that mechanic. We were able to kill the Tiger. The smoke enabled that. Unfortunately, maybe too little too late, as the Germans continue to dominate today. Looks like the Crusader is out. We do have Cromwell, which is putting up a nice defense, but we have lost all our main battle tanks. Luftwaffe are continuing to fly overhead, no doubt. We'll pick off targets of opportunity. Our Bofors, do we have anybody to man the Bofors? Let's go for those air targets. Manual control. Germans have slowed down. That Tiger kill messing them up. Getting into position for the next flyover, no doubt. We'll be ready. So that crew's ready. This is out. Panzer III. Germans look surrounding the carcass of the destroyed Centurion. Let's move up some of our remaining forces. We have a 50 cal, but we need someone to man that 50 cal. We just have a driver right now. Let's put a gunner in there. Let's get our we want the mortar rounds. I don't know if they're trying to steal our technology or what they're doing around this carcass, but they're going to pay the price. Stay back there. Let him get in. As they rotate into position with mortar rounds this time. Live rounds. Move forward. Getting some 50 cal in there. Mortar rounds are starting to drop on these guys. Check for aircraft. Skies look clear at this moment. Another 50 cal moving up. These guys are under heavy pressure. As they retreat, survivors are retreating for their lives. The mortar really messing them up. So today, the battle, the key points were killing that Tiger, because if we weren't able to get that kill, that Tiger would have moved up here, machine gunning and destroying everything in its path. So right now we might even call it a draw, as there's some soldiers on both sides, but most of the main weapons are being destroyed. We took out the Jag Panzer. Panther 5 went down. They got our Centurion, our Sherman. The 222 is still up. Let's try to get that. Let's get a beat on that. Let's tell our mortar to hit that. Could it be possible our Centurion has 2 soldiers? No wonder the Germans were surrounding it. They were trying to get into the tank. I guess they had no explosives to finish it off, but these soldiers are still alive in the Centurion. It's a miracle. Let's send these soldiers up to protect them as they can get out, repair that track. How's that 222 situation? Let's bring order around the 222. The crew of the Cromwell not seeing the 222 through this, but what we're going to do is have them ready and come around, take a look. He is ready. Commander is ready for the shot. Rotating. High explosive cell. And a bingo. So that worked out very well. Let's have them back up a little bit. Is the crew able to... We need more crew around here. Let's get some medics up here to the front. Let's get some soldiers up. Shift click into a squad. That's how you do it. You shift click on their little badges here. We'll get you a squad of 6 really quick. Move them up. And the end game is to save this tank to be able to actually repair it without getting killed. And the Germans are launching mortars, which is going to be a big issue. So we need to have these guys move up, take out that mortar crew up here somewhere. Or bring our own mortar crew to counter that. Otherwise we'll never get that Centurion repaired. We need our mortar crew right up here. He is trying to repair that track. There's nobody in the tank right now. Their mortar crew somewhere up here has spotted it. The only way we're going to rescue that tank by countering their mortar. Where's our mortar crew? Double click on them. 222. Fetching some metal from possibly the Cromwell? What's our Cromwell? Yes, it looks like our Cromwell did catch it from behind. That's what happened there. Let's have our crew move up with the F5 move to scout out for the mortar crew. Our mortar crew is ready. Let's counter-strike, but they're just out of range. If we go to direct control, we can see our range is up here. We'll drop one, then we'll have them move up further. This side, hopefully not get killed. It is repaired. Let's get in and let's retreat. In fact, we only need one driver. Get these guys back here, so he's risking everybody's life. Get this guy inside, or can he drive it? Will the engine? No, the engine, the transmission is shot. He has to continue to work on it. So that's what he's continuing to do. He's working on it, you can see. Let's get our counter mortar crew going. And we have him with some, they're going to be dropping some 4.2 shells right down the pipe as soon as they rotate this 2 into position. Did they kill our, they did kill their guy. Let's get a new guy up there. I'll pick up the toolbox. I hear a plane. We should be getting some action. We are getting some good mortar action there. Can we shoot down that son of a gun plane? We're going manual control. That son of a gun. Out of range. Our medic is actually healing guys. We can have them survive. Our medic is actually automatically healing, which is great. The script is working. But they're still under tremendous pressure. Get these guys out of there. Let's get our medic out of there. Behind this fence. This guy has to stay there. And has to continue to. Plane coming in. Unbelievably, this crew is very slow today. Unable to get good shots on the BF-109. This guy needs to start repairing this. Get that transmission fixed. Our counter artillery is able to take that down. Let's get our mortar now focused on this field gun. as we're still taking fire from what looks to be another situation somewhere. As you can hear, their mortar tube. That is a direct strike on the field gun. Where is that mortar tube firing from? We can see on our mini-map, gives us clues. Little clues. Let's fire. Let's get this crew up. Give him an F5 move to move on his own up here into the front. Oh, he's under pressure from a 222. And a flak cannon up there. One down. Let's see if he can deal with the 222. That might mess up his tracks. Make him a sitting duck. Can he fix? Is this drivable yet? Possibly will not be repairable. But they're able to fire. That flak cannon. Be able to start up the engine. Transmission is broken. Unrepairable. But the turret's working. So this is not repairable as far as I'm concerned. Transmission is done, but we'll give it another try. We'll see how, if that is, you know, able to be repaired over time, possibly. Our mortar crew being counter-mortared. Where are they being counter-mortared from? Looks like over here. We need to get them. Oh, looks like they've just taken a hit. We lost our mortar. Yeah. We lost our guys here. Let's grab two guys. Riflemen. Let's have these guys move up. Yes, there's the tube right there. Hopefully, oh my goodness, they are taking shells from from up here and over there. So these guys need to rotate in position. They took the shot. They need to keep moving. F5 up here. And they need to be looking at these guys. These guys move up. 3 move. Keep moving. And we get a direct control hit on. Gonna rotate all the way around. Turret here. It's taking some fire from houses behind them. That's not our main threat. We don't want to be tracked by this mortar tube up here. We shoot right through the hay. But what we want to do is do a shift-click move up here and then rotate at the top of the hill and take them out. We do that one man on our he's out of range up there, but he can take out some of these occupied buildings out with a Willie Pete. Let's burn him out with a Willie Pete. So we have WP inside the orange reticule, meaning Willie Pete is loaded. Phosphorus. And we'll drop one right in that house there, somewhere around the house. And that will start the burning process to get these snipers out. Another one right here. My tank continues to move up. Some of his waypoints may have been out of the range. with that, we're almost actually going to win this round. And I would say the key was using smoke so that our Piat trooper could get up from behind, and after 3 attempts, almost losing his life, shot the Piat into the side of that Tiger and was able for us to win the day as we take the shot. And there is still some planes up in the air. Are we able to actually get a shot, for Pete's sake? Which way is he going? Oh, he's coming back around here.
We're itching to fight.
Just a tricky business getting those planes today. But we're going to call it a win, as we were able to penetrate all the way to the far end of the map. Again, the key being the heroic soldier killing the Tiger tank over here. A quick video today. I needed a bit of a rest, so I just threw together a quick video. Still gave us another look. And will we get a kill? We've shot through his left wing, fuel coming out of his tank, and we finish him off for the win. I think that's actually the first real shot they had on a target, aircraft target. Bit slow, guys. Maybe their skill level on this gun may not be that high. A little bit of sniper action as we close the map out for today. Hope you liked it. Support the channel, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Appreciate it. Till the next video.